Wine and Beverage Director here at Boka in Chicago. We are so excited to welcome you to Restaurant Week 2021. I know it looks a little bit different than what we're used to, but we appreciate you supporting us and joining us in this Restaurant Week at home. I'm here to discuss the wine pairings for your meal this evening, and we're going to go ahead and kick it off right with your first course. So we have two different wines that we'll be pouring, and they will depend on which items you chose. So if you have the roasted carrots or the marinated hamachi, we are going to be pouring the Beaumont Chenin Blanc. This is from the Boka River region in South Africa. South Africa is a New World wine growing region, mostly known for Chenin Blanc and a red varietal called Pinotage. What I love about the Chenin Blanc from this region is that it's bone dry, you get a lot of orchard fruit, a lot of energy and acid, which is going to complement some of the richer notes in the carrots, as well as kind of amp up some of those more tart flavors in the marinated hamachi. For the foie gras and the Jerusalem artichoke soup, we have a Chenin Blanc from France in Vouvray. The Loire Valley is probably one of the most well-known regions for this varietal. What I love about Chenin Blanc as a wine director and a somm is the versatility of the grape. This style is actually a slightly sweet or a demi-sec style, and we really wanted to, pull that into the pairing, especially with the foie gras. A very classic pairing because foie is so rich and opulent, is to offset it with something a little bit sweet. And this wine's going to do that, as well as kind of play up the orchard fruit from the quince that's in that dish as well. It'll also kind of play off the nice spice from the Vaudevilles curry that you have in the Jerusalem artichoke soup, highlight the pear, and again, bring a little balance to the creaminess of the soup itself. Cheers. Hi there, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your first course, and we're excited to move into the entree. Again, two different wines depending on what you decided to enjoy this evening. If you have the brown butter roasted striped bass or the cauliflower dish, you'll be enjoying this wonderful wine from France. This is a wine coming from Burgundy by Jean-Claude Boisset. It's a 2017 Aligote. Aligote is what we like to kind of call the second white wine of Burgundy, Chardonnay being kind of the most well-known. What's wonderful about Aligote is that it's going to have a lot of those same orchard fruit notes. You get a little bit of apple, yellow pear. It's a little bit more floral, but what really sets it apart is that it has a really nice bright acidity and a lot of energy and youthfulness to it. So that's going to balance out, especially with the radish and the dashi that you have in the sauce for the bass, as well as the harissa and the relish that's in the cauliflower dish. Those nice notes of acidity and energy are just going to kind of bring a lot of balance and tie the whole dish together. If you're enjoying the short rib today, we're headed over to Italy, to the Piedmont region. This is the indigenous Barbera. Barbera is a nice, medium-bodied red wine grape. What I love about, this expression here is that it's a 2014, so it has a little bit of age on it. Some of the fruit has fallen off, and you're starting to see some of the more kind of in-depth, herbaceous, tertiary characteristics, and that are just really going to highlight, the fat, a little bit of the fattiness in the short rib, and add some complexity to the dish. Cheers. Please enjoy. Hello again. I hope that everyone enjoyed their entrees and that you're excited for dessert. I really love doing wine pairings with dessert. Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge, but it definitely exposes people to things that they haven't necessarily tried before. So again, two different options depending on which dessert that you chose tonight. If you're enjoying the hazelnut mousse, we will be doing the Chambers Rosewood Vineyards Muscatel. So this is a dessert style wine, so it is going to be a little bit sweeter, but they still do leave some acidity in there to bring some balance. And what I love about this wine, as well as the next one that we'll be pairing with the chocolate, is that they age it in something that's called a Solera system. It's essentially a stack of different barrels, and you pour the new wine at the top, and as it filters through, there's older vintages of wine as you go through each level. So that just adds age, depth, complexity to the wine. In this bottle here, you have vintages that are anywhere from 6 to 10 years old. So you're gonna get some nice citrus notes, again, that little pop of acid to balance out the creaminess, and just a really lovely pairing with the hazelnut. You're having the flourless chocolate cake with a black sesame cremant. We are actually headed over to Spain. This is a wine made from Grenache out in Catalonia. And again, what's so unique about this is that the winemaker, makes this in a sweet dessert wine style, but also ages it in a Solera system, adding that depth and that complexity to it. This is a red wine grape, so it's going to pair nicely with those chocolate notes, and again, just add a little bit of balance to the savory of the black sesame. Thank you so much for joining us. We truly appreciate the support, and happy Restaurant Week 2021.